Alright, so my first video is going to be on a filter that I made for my goldfish aquarium. I couldn't find anything that was, that had like a solid separator, because the thing that I noticed with my, the filter systems that I got from the stores, they were getting, because they're goldfish, you know, they're getting really clogged up really fast. So I wanted to do something that would separate the main gunk before it went through the filter, or at least do a little bit of it. And I had seen this kind of setup in like aquaponics videos, where they do a kind of fish poop separator. So what I've got is I've got a pump, a fountain pump in there with some tubing that goes up this hose, and then it goes in here. And so I'm using the walls of this little container here to kind of diffuse the water, because if you have too much pressure to break too much of the water surface, it'll just start churning everything up and it won't really sort everything. So what I did was I bought one of these containers from Lowe's. I put a hole in the bottom and ran a pipe through it. And so basically as water comes in, the solids settle at the bottom, which this has been running for like, I would say 4 weeks. And this is how much it's collected already. I want to put a bubbler in my tank to maybe help churn up some of the stuff off the plants, because my plants and stuff are turning brown, and I think a bubbler will help churn that stuff up to send it up into the separator tank. And so as you can see, like, a lot of it is getting separated. This is kind of just a prototype. I wanted to see if it would work because I've got an idea for a better filter later on, but I want to kind of get a bigger tank for it. And then I've got it run in one of these little 3-step container boxes that you can buy from Walmart. It's a small one. I've got just filter mat in the first stage, and then the bio rings in the second one, and then charcoal pads in the third. And it's doing really well. Like, I've had to clean this filter out once, which in all honesty, this is probably going to collect most of what this one doesn't. And I think if this was deeper, if I had the pipe standing up higher, but I didn't want to take a chance that the pump was pumping too much and it would overflow, because when I had this running on 1/2-inch tubing, it was actually like going way above the like standpipe here. So I had to knock it down to 3/8 tubing, and that's kept it at almost a perfect level. And then that pipe goes all the way through to here, and then the water runs through here, and I've got holes drilled in the bottom here, and then it goes through here, and then holes drilled through here. And I had on my previous setup, I had some holes drilled to the front, but it was leaking all over my wood, so I just bought another one and I cut a slit in it instead, and I think that's gonna help keep my wood dry. I'm trying to make this aquarium kind of a good bio system. Oops. And I'm putting some plants in there to see how they do. I put some zucchini in here. Believe it or not, these are supposed to be from the same seeds, but this one doesn't look like this one. So I'm slightly confused, because I planted both of these as seedlings in like a seed pot, one of those multi-seedling pot deals. And these two are some of the ones that come up, which I planted a lot. I planted like 20 of them and only 3 of them came out. I tried the paper towel method first and only 1 was doing it that way. So then I decided, once these were growing, I decided to transplant them because this one wasn't doing great. But I wanted to see if it would do better in my aquarium. But I'm kind of confused because I don't think this is zucchini. I don't know what it is, but it's like got way different shaped leaves and everything, so I have no idea what this actually is. And then I got a spider plant during the weekend to put in my tank, see how it would do. But I want to put a bubbler in there, but my 2 big goldfish have been kind of acting weird lately. I think they're getting too big for the tank. I'm kind of thinking about either I'm gonna put them in my in the pond that my mom's company has in their front area. It's a pretty good sized pond. Or I might try and build them something bigger in my backyard to keep them in. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with them. I think I might have figured it out. I don't really know the sleeping habits of fish, but I have this on, and when it's off at night, it has a bright blue LED, and I was wondering if it was maybe keeping them awake, which was freaking them out, but I don't know. I'm gonna give them a few days to see if they start calming down a little bit. They're not doing bad right now, but they were acting weird during the weekend, so I'm gonna see if that fixes their behavior. And if not, I may try to give them a new home, a bigger home. But yeah, this is a prototype filter setup that I have. It's working pretty good. It's working a lot better than like the one I was buying at the store, because in all honesty, the reason I wanted to build mine is because I was having like a yellow tinge to the water, even though I don't really have anything that should give this a yellow tinge. So, and then after I ran it for probably like a day, and it was already a nice clearer water. So it's working good. I know that there's probably ways that I could increase efficiency on it, and I'll probably work on that. But for right now, it's doing good. I just wanted to show you guys, and hopefully you like it. I think this is like, even if you have an aquarium, if you can do this kind of thing, like do something to filter out the solids first, it saves you, in my opinion, it saves you time in having to clean all this. Like, you won't have to clean this stuff as much if you can sort out the solids first. Alright, see ya.